Hello and welcome to another episode of 5-Minute Dissertation Diaries. My name is Marty Scholes and today is Sunday, January 28th, 2024. Man, did I get a lot done this week. Let's talk through it. I'll just recap here in that I've been working on getting Chapter 4 done. I got Chapter 3 done, now I'm working on Chapter 4. So let's talk through it. Let me tell you what I did first a week ago, last Monday. What I got done was I focused on finishing Chapter 3 and getting it ready. I revisited Saldana's coding methods. I completed the actual subsections for Chapter 3, data analysis procedures. On Tuesday, I completed assumptions and delimitations and the summary. On Wednesday, I did the final pieces to Chapter 3, ran it through ReciteWorks, adjusted the table of contents, did a proofread, made some final revisions, looked back through for the word questionnaires to see that I'd made sure that I'd gotten it everywhere. Turns out I'd missed it in a couple places. I went ahead and created a PDF of the pages and submitted them for school. You have to submit a placeholder for our plagiarism checker. It's really silly. Put the final version of the current version into my chair, gave her that. Got all this done on Wednesday. In addition to that, I received a check from my attorney from Qualtrics, got the refund from Qualtrics and the remainder of the retainer. My total cost for legal fees was just under $3,500. Fine, walk away from that. I got that all done by Wednesday, turned in. Then what I did was I started focusing on Chapter 4 the next day. I went through and I read Chapter 4. I marked up the printed copy. My instructor, my chair, gave me back my feedback within 2 days. That was impressive. A day and a half, really, she'd read Chapter 3. She had the same concerns I did, how to present the differences between what was proposed and what actually happened. She suggested for now just to let it ride. We'll go through and find out what other reviewers have to say about it, see if we make any changes there. Over this weekend, I went through and I looked at that. I reviewed Chapter 4 to come up with a plan. This was all yesterday. For every section within Chapter 4, I was going to write it in 3 subsections. The semi-structured interviews, the focus groups, and the combined analysis. Went ahead and did some post-processing, some work to the feedback that I got from my chair and used it as a new baseline. Went through and accepted all the changes, resolved the comments, deleted the old comments that were resolved. Also went through and took the marked up copy of Chapter 4 that I'd worked with earlier in the week and applied the changes that were relevant. And then I started working on different sections. Yesterday, I rewrote the introduction so it was consistent with what had happened. I rewrote the preparation of raw data for analysis and descriptive data. That was another section. And then I started working on arguably the hardest section, the data analysis procedures. I spent several hours on it yesterday, spent several hours on it today, and I think I got it done. The only thing I have left to do is reporting the data, and I plan to do that throughout the week. And the summary, I plan to do that later this week. So I think I can do the reporting, the data, and the summary here in the next coming week so that next weekend I can focus on Chapter 5 and the appendices. I don't know how long it'll take me to put together Chapter 5, but I'll do what I can. I hope to get it done next weekend, at least through the week next week, and I'll be good to go. At that point, I'll be ready to proofread, redo the tables, run through ReciteWorks, got to do all of that. That's fine. Then I'll be able to submit it for my week 3 assignment, which will be around the 20th, 21st. I'll submit it before I leave for my honeymoon. I leave for my honeymoon on the 13th. That's 2 weeks from Tuesday now, so it's in 16 days. So it'll be in review while I'm on my honeymoon. There'll be minor edits when I get back, fine. I'll start the review cycle again, just go over it multiple times. That's what I'm going to do. I think I'm in good shape. So this past week, I got Chapter 3 out and I got some feedback, looks good. There's some question about how to structure it. This week, I focused on Chapter 4, got over what I think are the hardest parts. Just got to do reporting and the summary, do that this week. And then, so this week I'm doing that, finishing Chapter 4 and then starting Chapter 5. That's all I got. Hope you're doing well. Take care.